Welcome back, boppers, to Doug Plays Eisenhorn Xenos Part 2. Hey, Arbite, let's go kill some Servitors. Yes. I am your narrator, and I'll be filling in the plot from time to time, and what the hell? Shit. Oh, that's a spoiler. What the hell was that? The Arbite. Ah. I gotta look here.
Master?
Contact the main Astropathicus enclave here on Hubris and request a full transcript of off-world traffic for the past 6 weeks. Also, any record of unlicensed traffic, individuals using their own astropaths. Whatever they can make available. And a little threat that it's an Inquisitor requiring this data wouldn't hurt.
Will you be requiring an auto-seance?
Not yet, but I will eventually. I will give you time to prepare.
Master, is it true that the female Vivian is dead?
Yes, Lowen.
Ah, I thought it was quiet.
The comment wasn't as callous as it sounded. Loris Vivian was a latent psyker. Whilst she was alive, I could hear the unconscious broadcasting of her young, eager mind. And yet my psychic abilities at the time were undeveloped compared to Lowen's.
What's with those tubes in his head?
Lowen, although a young man, was already physically deteriorating from the demands of a psyker's life. He hadn't been with me long. My previous astropath had been killed trying to translate a warp cipher 6 weeks before.
Yeah, he's an astropath. What do they do? They essentially send intergalactic communications through the warp, and it's at faster than light travel. Ow. Yeah.
I spent an hour with Amos in his cramped, data slate-filled room preparing a report for Carpel. I set out the basic details, reserving anything I felt he didn't need to know. I accounted for my actions. I made Amos check them against local law. In truth, I was bulletproof against local legislation, but I wanted to check anyway. An Amalathian prides himself on working with the structures of Imperial society, not above or beyond them, or through them, as a mono-dominant might. I wanted Carpel and the senior officials of Hubris on my side, helping my investigation. Although exhausted, I could not sleep before paying one last visit to Vivian.
Oh yeah, the dream's coming up. I gotta admit, even though she wasn't well characterized, they do a good job of trying to characterize her.
Loris Vivian. Twice she saved my life. She saw herself as my aide and bodyguard, but in truth, she was more a companion and fellow warrior.
Get ready. Lift off for Sundome in 5.
This is your quarters? Yeah. Dude, nice digs. Yeah. I actually dig the level design.
For the first time in 6 years, I did not dream about Iclone. I dreamt of something else.
Yeah, this part. What the fuck? Yeah. Do I climb the ladder? No. Okay. Go this way? Nope. I thought I climbed... Oh! What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I have to admit, this dream is legit. This dream is legitimately creepy. What the hell is that?
Blinding dark came a revelation. His blank eyes were empty. Not like Iclone's drones, but vacant. like an immense, starless distance. I had no idea who he was. At that point,
Eisenhorn.
What the shit? Yeah,
Touchdown! Destination reached. Ready to disembark.
I like that. He's in his vestments and shit. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'll give the game that. Yeah. Ugh. So what exactly is the Black Library? It's this Eldar craft world that's in deep space, like way deep.
Damn bright place.
they have 11 months of pitch dark, so they light their habitat to an excessive degree.
They don't get many visitors in this season. Most of the ships here are local, trans-atmospheric. I make 3 non-locals, aside from us. 2 trader launches, and a private cutter.
I'd like to know how that bastard Ito got here, and how he was intending to leave again.
I'll find out. What about Vivian?
Do you know what her wishes were? Did she want her remains sent back to Tornish for burial?
I don't know Eisenhorn. She never told me either.
Take a look through her effects. See if she left any testament or instruction. Can you do that?
I'd like to do that. When are you meeting Carpel? Amos is waiting for you at the exit.
Well, Black Library explanation's gonna have to wait a while. I mean, a long while. Really? Yeah.
Amos had completed his report. Now it was time to face the locals.
What? Do I go this way then? Yep. What? I don't... Yeah, I'm in the wrong spot. Why don't they have objective markers? It's a good question. Completely forgot where to go. I thought I was supposed to talk to him and then just go. There we go.
It was a short trip through the overbright streets to the custodial hall. The flowers?
From the hydroponic farms on East Dome 7.
Signifying?
Morning, same as the sashes. What happened last night is a major tragedy for this world. Yellow is their holy color. I believe the local religion is a solar religion.
The sun as emperor?
Extreme here, for obvious reasons.
Oh my god. And really... hold on. What are you doing? I can't do this. What are you talking about? Game. Difficulty normal. You're breaking? Yeah, I'm breaking it. Ugh. I can't... Like, the sound engineering's... How the hell do you screw up sound engineering? We've been making video games for the better part of a century. It's been over, what, 50 years that we've been making video games? How do you still fuck up the sound engineering? So much for the comment section, right?
High Custodian.
Oh my god.
They are all dead. All 12,142. Processional 212 is dead. None survived the trauma.
Hubris has my sincere sympathies, High Custodian.
Your sympathies? A great part of our ruling elite die in one night, and we have your sympathies to console us.
That is all I can offer, High monster.
Your arrogance astounds me, Off-Worlder. You bring this monster to our world, battle with him through our most sacred sanctums?
Wait. I came here to save you and deny Iclone's plans. But for the efforts of myself and my companions, he might have destroyed more than one of your hibernation tombs. I broke none of your laws. I was careful to preserve your codes in pursuit of my work. What do you mean I brought this monster here?
We registered no off-world ship these past 20 days, except yours, Eisenhorn. Did you choose Hubris because it was a quiet place, where you might finish your feud undisturbed in the long dark?
Amos?
The supports are early Imperial Gothic in style, but
Amos, the report. Read this, Corporal. Read it thoroughly. Or should I read it aloud to all here assembled? Should I explain how I came here at the last minute when I learned Iclone was moving to Hubris? That I learned that only by astropathic decryption of a cipher message sent by Iclone 2 months ago? A cipher that killed my astropath in his efforts to translate it?
Inquisitor,
How about this? The evidence that Iclone has been planning a move against your world for almost a year. And this, gathered last night, that an unregistered starship moved in and out of your orbit to deliver Iclone 3 days ago, unnoticed by your planetary overwatch and the Custodian Guardians? You were wide open. He exploited you. Don't blame me for anything except being too late to stop him. As I said, you have my sincere condolences. And next time you choose to confront an Imperial Inquisitor, you may want to be more respectful. I'm excusing a lot, because I recognize the trauma and loss you have suffered. But my patience isn't limitless, unlike my authority. I expect your full cooperation as I extend my investigation.
But the matter is over.
I want your consent for me to continue, as well as your full cooperation. Iclone may be dead, but he was just the blade point of a long and still dangerous weapon.
What are you talking about?
If he speaks again without me knowing who he is, I will throw him out of the window. And I won't open it first.
This is Chastener Fishig of the Adeptus Arbites. I wanted him present.
Chastener.
Inquisitor, my question stands.
Merdin Iclone was a facilitator. A brilliant, devious man, one of the most dangerous I've ever hunted. He had no true allegiances. He worked to facilitate the grand schemes of others. What he was doing here on Hubris was to advance and develop someone else's plans. I must work back from Iclone, his men, from any clue he left, and dig my way into whatever greater secret darkness was employing him.
And for this you want the cooperation of the people of Hubris?
The people, the authorities, you, everyone. This is the Emperor's work. Will you shrink from it?
No, sir, I will not.
Excellent.
I grant my authority. Conduct your work thoroughly and quickly. I ask 2 things in return.
And they are?
You report all findings to me, and you allow the Chastener to accompany you. Fishig has the authority of the Arbites. Consider him a local guide.
And your ears and eyes. I will be grateful for his assistance.
Where first?
They wanted blood, I realized. They wanted someone to punish for the deaths. Or something to tell to the rest of the population when they woke to this disaster a few months later. I couldn't blame them. Midas, prepare the combat simulator. We have a new crew member.
Nice wipe. Yeah,
The
right.
combat simulator is ready.
Okay, Chastener Fishig. Let's see what you've got.
Ugh, fucking texture lag. What the hell is the texture lag, anyway? Okay, so when things load, there's a chance... Textures take longer. It just means the textures didn't... yeah, okay. It just means that the textures didn't load... Okay, so when a model loads, the textures are usually the last things to load, and he just got drop-kicked.
Had enough then. Round 2. Begin.
Right. It's just the way things... It's just the way the... best way to optimize an engine. Poor servitors. What's a servitor? Someone that's essentially been lobotomized to perform certain tasks.
This would not be my weapon of choice, Inquisitor. Perhaps I could change.
Do I have enough coins to give him different equipment? What should I give him? I have 5,000 points. What? I could get the Thunder Hammer. You really want the Thunder Hammer? What if the Thunder Hammer sucks? Really? Yeah. Equip. And as for the gun... do I want a plasma gun? Last pistol. I think I'm gonna go for the plasma gun. Yeah, I'll save it for that.
Try changing your weapons before the next round.
I
Use
did.
the terminal over there.
Oh, why not? Thank you.
Here we go.
Oh my god, this thing takes forever to...
Have a chamber made and more fight.
Oh my god, the Thunder Hammer takes forever and a day to fucking... Really?
Gone, heretic.
I have to... Yeah.
Not bad, chasing her. That's some mess you've made of my hold.
Okay.
Master, I have scrutinized all of iClone's transmissions. They are all in cipher, and it will take some time yet for me to unlock them. But Brother Amos is...
The key is in the lag. During your struggle with the recidivist, he was sending and receiving to someone with a 12.5-minute delay. That's another system.
You're sure?
There are 3 worlds between 11 and 15 minutes lag from Hubris. Thracian, Primaris, Cobalt 2, and Gudra.
Cobalt is no more than an Imperial watch station. Nothing there.
Thracian is no surprise. That's where we followed him from. But Gudrun? Gudrun's a primary trade world. Old culture, old families.
Old poisons.
Can we be more certain?
I'm sure I can break the cipher, Master. At least for the coded headers, if not the actual text. Given enough time...
Lowink, tell Gregor about the Hubris transmissions.
There were messages sent from Hubris to iClone's ship before he arrived, not so heavily encrypted. They are rather vague and indirect, but they do discuss something called the Pontius.
The Pontius? Do you have a location?
Why else do you employ us? Thorview 12011, on the west side of the dome, the High Rent Quarter, Aristoturf.
You said we were meeting at 2.
I did, didn't I? Just about to come and find you as it happens. We're going to Thorview.
Yeah, we'll end playthrough soon. Okay. As soon as the plot's done here. Oh, no more plot. Do it. And there you have it, boppers. This doesn't join combat. Sound enhances, that's by hacking, makes hacking. Ah, well, that's cool. And there you have it. Oh, Amos is part of your play. Well,
The
yeah, he
wealthiest
just...
Hubrites kept winter palaces on the west perimeter of the Sun Dome. According to Chase Nafishik, they enjoyed both light and dark, as if that was something indulgent. They looked inwards to the lit dome, and had shutters that could be opened to view the dark landscape of the winter desert. It was a spiritual thing, Amos suggested.
And there you have it, boppers. Tune in next time for Doug Plays Eisenhorn Xenos Part 3. What are we calling it? Party of 3? Kicking ass. Okay, Party of 3 kicking ass. Later, boppers, yeah.